Right, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're gonna talk about BTC. We're gonna take a look at Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and XRP, of course, right, and Ethereum. And we're gonna take a look at some of these alt also, right, during the live stream. SXP, Neo, Tezos, VET, you name it, guys. ADA, Ethereum Classic, BNB, XLM. So if you notice, well, we've been pretty bullish in the market, right? So market is going crazy as we've been expecting over the last few weeks. We said April going to be one of the most bullish month, right, regarding crypto. So it is time to basically just buckle up, right? Practice your moon landing, moon landing walk, and try to decide how you're going to be walking at the moon, right? So, and all that good stuff. So we're going to go for a full live stream mode, right? Bullish market, not easy to sleep, right? So let me take a look at the chat room, see if you guys can hear before I talk about the good stuff, right? So all right, so I think you guys can hear, no issue with the sound and all that good stuff, right? Because guys, when we go into the moon, we cannot have any mechanical issues, right? So otherwise we're gonna crash down. Okay, so we have to make sure everything is working fine, and our MACDs, our engines, all of that good stuff, guys, is running. So we just buckle up and land to the moon, right? So now I'm not going to talk about Litecoin first. I'm going to start off with Bitcoin. You guys know we're pretty bullish on Litecoin. We got some macro targets for Litecoin to the upside, right? So just hit the likes, right? Just hit the likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to Sun Crypto. Join the public Telegram group, link in the description, right? You can also join the join the Discord group, right? Both links in the description. All you have to do, just in any of my videos, right, just click on one of these. Okay, if you have Telegram, click on it. If you have a Discord, just click on this one, right? That way you basically can get my updates and all that good stuff, right? Especially my macro updates regarding like a VeChain, XRP, Omizago, Polkadot, you name it, BNB. We talk about all these crazy prices when no one basically believed in crypto. So we're killing it. Okay, if you've been following me for the last few months, we've been killing it. Okay, Ethereum, we called it 2350, 2550 long time ago. We said sucker gonna be blasting off, right? So that's how we do it, okay, with Sun Crypto, right? So we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin Cash also, right? This sucker is breaking out. So now let's go ahead and dive into the good stuff right now, guys. I think the introduction is done, right? So so Bitcoin, okay, Bitcoin, okay. So now on a 2-day basis, right? We do have a what? We do have a excuse me, guys, I forgot to take that sucker off, right? We do have a hidden bullish divergence on a 2-day basis, okay? And most of the time, something you have to remember also, okay, if you're new to crypto, these hidden bullish divergences, right, they always gonna show up, 9 out of 10, okay, they're gonna show up on a wedge pattern and on a flat correction also, right? So let's say basically the move right here did retrace all the way down here. You're still going to get a potential hidden bullish divergence because your MACD still going to be making lower lows, but price action might not definitely break the lows right here. So that's the same thing with a wedge pattern, right? You most of the time going to get a hidden bullish divergence, so you won't be so you know exactly what to look for, right? So what we're looking at right now, we're looking for a potential breakout on the macro scale. We at resistance like a 0.618 right here, right there. Let's do this. On the macro scale, we at a 0.618 extension to the upside. The next extension we're going to be looking for, it is almost $150,000 extension to the upside. And we talked about it previously, right? Why, you know, we're going to be looking for the 0.786 extension to the upside. If you take a look at it, some of you guys pretty new to our content, right? So I'm going to explain it again. If you take a look at it in terms of the extension, right? Some of you guys saying like you cannot use your log scale. I think you gotta have the premium version. Okay, so if you do not have the TradingView Pro, right? I don't think you can use it. I'm not sure because I'm using the Pro anyway. So you know, I don't know if you guys can use it, but some of you guys saying like you guys cannot use it, right? So make sure to upgrade, right? So you can use all that good stuff, right? So if you do a swing low to swing high down to swing low, so basically what you need to do, just go ahead right here, right on the this where the sucker is, right here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, right here, the third icon right there. Okay, you scroll down, right after your fib retracement, the next one below it, trend based fib extension. Okay, you click on it, you do swing low, you click right here the bottom, just about 130, 150, and then you click again at 20k, and then you click down again at 3,000, give or take. Okay, and you're gonna see like the extension you're gonna be looking for, it is going to be the 150. We talked about this like back in 2019, guys. So it is not something like most of you guys did not know. Like if you've been following Instant Crypto at least the last 24 months, you know we talk about our macro target up to 150, right? If and only if 3k was the bottom. Okay, so now you can see like a 0.786, it is at, you know, it is at 150k. Okay, I don't think we're gonna pump to 150k in this 50-day cycle. Okay, so what we need to do is like diving into the 3-week cycle before we talk about the 50-day cycle, right? The 3-week cycle, as we said last time, remember guys, when BTC was dumping right here on the lower degree, what we said exactly, you know, bulls are still in control. Okay, no need to be panicking and doing all that good stuff, because the macro scale, it is still calling for a higher, you know, some high prices. So we stay bullish, right? Just about like 50k. Most people have been looking for 47, 44 and all that good stuff, right? Most bears, right, been looking for the weekly 21, but you know, price action decided basically on the macro scale not to basically flip red. That's the same thing we talk about right here. If you notice where right here, okay, this candle right here, when we dip down to like a 48, down to like a 43, most people have been looking for like a 32. We said it is impossible. Okay, it is going to be nearly impossible, right, for Bitcoin to drop all the way down to 30k to retest like the previous 3-week cycle lows. It was impossible. Okay, so now we're starting a new fresh 3-week cycle. Okay, so one thing we have to notice also is like these 3-week cycle, okay, they do not tend to drop more than 10% after they open. Okay, you notice well right here, we did not drop more than 10%. Okay, give or take, right? On average, we just drop like 3 to 5%. Right here, we drop like 4%. Right there, we drop like 7%, right? So the highest I've seen like is basically 9%. Okay, the lowest is basically 0. Okay, because right here we just open and pump. Right there we just open and pump. So I would say like on average, you know, 4 to 7. Okay, let's just say 4 to 7%. Okay, after we open a new 3-week cycle. Okay, so now if that's the case, right? If that's the case, we could give ourselves some room, you know, to basically buy the dip if we see any dips. Okay, 7% to 8% drop. Okay, 4% to 7%. I don't know why I'm keep being bearish. Okay, I started with 3% and I increased it to 5%, now 7% and 8%, right? But let's say, okay, maximum we could drop, right, within the next like 3 weeks could be like, you know, down to like a 58 according to the previous cycle support and candle open and all that good stuff, right? Can we basically drop higher than 7%? Yes, but we just have to go with what we already have, and if we drop more than 10%, bang, it is going to be a steal. Okay, as long as we do not close below the previous cycle open right here, we okay. Previous cycle open is like 51. Okay, and notice where 51. The macro scale is so fun to analyze, man. I'm telling you, man, it's fun to analyze, right? So if you take a look at right here, okay, check this line right here. If we take a look at it on a weekly basis, right, it is right there. It is like right at support and resistance. It is still above the weekly 21. Okay, it is still above the weekly 21. Can we drop down to it? Yes, we can still drop down to 51. However, okay, I don't think it is going to stay too long at 51. I'm not even waiting for 51. Okay, I don't have any trade set up right now to drop down to 51, but I do know how to trade it once we get there. You see what I'm saying? If we get there, not even when, but if and only if we get there. Okay, remember the all my targets, we only get like upside targets, no downside target. We just have like downside supports, but not downside targets. It's different. Okay, those two are very, very different. Okay, so now weekly 21, we're gonna talk about now the weekly 21. Okay, most bears basically calling for a crash down to the weekly 21. Okay, so now let's switch to the weekly 21. So now if you take a look at the weekly 21, right now we're at 44k. Okay, 44k. Okay, that's a lot, guys. It is a lot. Take a look at it right here. Okay, it is nearly, guys, 30% drop. 30% drop. If BTC is to drop 30%, right, you would be expecting like Ethereum to drop 30-40%. Then everything else is going to drop 30-40%, and we're going to lose nearly 500 billion market cap in one go, like in less than 24 hours, right? So that could potentially end the bull market. So let's see, right? I don't think we're going to retrace down to the weekly 21 EMA as of now, like this week or even next week, right? I don't think we will, because we need the weekly 21 at least, guys, to catch up. Okay, stay above like a support right here. The weekly 21, it is still below support of basically 45. Right now we're just about like 44, give or take. Once we start like trading like at 50k, right, up to 60k on a weekly basis, like the weekly 21 EMA, okay, start trending above like 51 and so on, we could, okay, potentially say, hey, it is time to dump down to the weekly 21, because we got a nice confluence right here, okay, which is like 50 days of sideways correction. 50 days of sideways correction, as we said right here. If we open the 50-day cycle on February 20th, we have to be very careful, okay? And we moved sideways for 50 days, okay? So I don't think like the pump we got right now, it is a fake out, okay? It is not a fake out, it is real, and we got a very, very small chance, right, to crash down to the weekly 21 as of now, okay? As of now, okay? Hey, what's up, Raver? Thanks a lot for tuning in. So I'm going to take a look at, some of your, requests, right, after we done talking about BTC, right? So now we're done with the macro scale. Beside the 21 day cycle, we just going to touch base, on the 50-day cycle. The 50-day cycle just opened right here. And one thing we said is like, during a bull market, right, the 50-day cycle doesn't, okay, break any 50-day cycle, any previous 50-day cycle lows. Okay, what does it mean, right? If you take a look at it right here, right, after we broke all-time high, let's go ahead on BSTM. After we broke all-time high, right there, the swing high right here, especially right there, okay? After we broke all-time high, you can see like every single 50-day cycle, okay, did not violate, okay, the previous 50-day cycle lows after we broke above it. So we could get similar candle structure. It doesn't mean like we have to, right? But it is something that we just have to pay attention to. Okay, that's why I'm saying like dropping down to the weekly 21 is nearly impossible. Okay, impossible, but you know, we will see. Okay, but as of now, that's my projection. I don't think like BTC going to drop right now at the weekly 21 because the 50-day cycle just opened right here, and the previous 50-day cycle lows, right, is at 43. Okay, and the weekly 21 right now is at 44. You see what I'm saying? So once we get the weekly 21, you know, up to like, you know, let's say 60K, right, that's going to be great. Okay, assuming like the current 50-day cycle gonna pump all the way up to like 85, that could push the you know, 50-day cycle to a pump massively to the upside also, right? Something to keep in mind. So we're still bullish on the macro scale, right? Abdullah in the house, thanks a lot for tuning in. Benjamin in the house. Hey guys, I'm seeing a lot of new names like Abdullah, Benjamin, right? Make sure to you know, hit the likes, right? And Ethan in the house, right? You know, hit the likes, subscribe to the channel. Hey, what's up, Tracy? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Hey, what's up, T-Dog in the house? Santiago in the house, man. Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Okay, we got the full Mooncraft in the house. Okay, everybody's in the house, right? Ready to practice their moon landing. Okay, so yeah, BTC guys, I don't have anything else to say regarding BTC. So now let's go ahead and take a look at King XRP, excuse me guys, King, not Queen. So XRP. So now what we said regarding XRP was like on the 3 weeks time frame, right? We just want, look at it guys, how accurate guys, how accurate it is guys, so accurate guys. Look at guys, 3 week cycle, what we said guys, so accurate, right? What we said right here, okay, $2 range, give or take 199. Look at what we hit guys, beautiful guys. I'm giving you one of the best analysis, right, in the crypto space. And when did we say it? We said it guys when XRP was right here, okay, 55 to 60 cents. We said our resistance on the 3 weeks time frame, it is right there, closing basis guys. Okay, we did not even break above it like 196 and so on. This line is exactly at 197. That's where we hit, you know, this candle high was 196.5, give or take, okay, depending which exchange you're using. Okay, let's say 197, 199. Beautiful. So what we need to do, right, is right now be just cautious, right, because we pump a lot right here. We pumped a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised, right, to see another 3 weeks of consolidation, a potential even drop down to like 140, 130 range. Okay, that's very possible. And we said it when XRP was like 120, I think 130. We said if we retest like $2 the next 3 weeks, we could get a wick to the downside, right? 1/3 of the body candle up to even half. I don't think half of the body candle is realistic, right? Because half of the body candle going to be at $1, right? So if you're leveraging, just be cautious, right? Because we pumped a lot and people are going to be taking profits. That's the first time, guys, since January 2018, okay, XRP, okay, retesting 199. Do you see what I'm saying? So most people, you know, most people who've been holding for the nearly, you know, been holding for like 3.5 years, right, could be panicking and be taking profits, right, and do not want to go to the moon with us. Do you see what I'm saying? So we just have to be cautious and be ready to buy the dips. Okay, be ready to buy the dips. Okay, the next upside target, we already talked about XRP next upside target, right? On the macro scale, we talk about the move right here. If you take a look at it, we got a leading diagonal. We got a leading diagonal right here. We got the correction right there, ugly correction, but it is still a correction, right? And now we're getting another move to the upside. You can see like the move we got right here, it is also a leading diagonal. Okay, kind of ugly, but you could call it one, right? Another correction, pretty much similar to the previous move, and another leg up. Okay, what we're expecting is like 1-to-1 extension, 1.618, excuse me, extension of the initial move, it is going to be nearly $4.50. Okay, depending how you want to draw it, but let me draw it properly. Okay, $4.50 right here, give or take. All right, 430 to 450. That's the next leg we're gonna be looking for. So any dips right now, we just have to take a look at it on the lower degree. Let's take a look at the 6-hour time frame. So 6 hour, we're looking pretty good. Right now it's been consolidating right after we hit the 21-day resistance, right? 195, 197. You can see like we've been consolidating over the last 2-3 days since like the 13th, right? It is already like, you know, if you're living on the moon, right, it is the 16th, right, for you, right? So you know, so it's been consolidating the last 72 hours, right? So now we got the 21 EMA, right? It is going to be acting as a support. We already got a bearish crossover. One thing we need to do, right, wait for the MACD to flip bullish to get the confirmation of a trend reversal. Do you see what I'm saying? So something to keep in mind, we could still be in this range for the next few hours, right? So volume is decreasing, right? MACD has crossed bearish, but volume is decreasing, so it is not a very strong bearish setup. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't be shorting this sucker. Okay, so if we get any bad news, anything can happen. Okay, we could get our 100 EMA right here to support the price. Okay, so if we lag right here, the 100 EMA gonna be basically moving, and it is gonna support the price, and we're still gonna get the MACD to flip bullish at some point right here. So XRP, it is still a hold, right? Any dips definitely going to be a buy for the bulls, right? So now let's go ahead and move on to we're gonna talk about Tezos, but we got a schedule we're gonna go by, right? So after that, if I have any after that, we're gonna take a look at the super chats, and we go from there, right? So now Bitcoin is dipping right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. Okay, market is red, right? That's not good at all. That's not good for me. So CRV is pumping as we expected, right here. So if you've been following some crypto, we told you like CRV, BZRX, TRB, SXP, right? They're going to be taken over. Okay, they're going to do great in this quarter. So we said, we got target for this guy, like, to some crazy prices, okay, in our premium, right? So it is still a very good hold going into Q2, right? We're already in Q2, but going into the summer. So now let's go ahead and dive into the analysis for Litecoin. Litecoin is getting heavier. So got a little dump, right? Now, so now Litecoin, let's take a look at Litecoin on let's take a look at Litecoin on a 2-day basis, right? Litecoin on a 2-day basis, right here. So Litecoin, what we said, let me get a fresh chart, right? So if you've been following some crypto, right, what we said regarding Litecoin was like, we do have a triangular formation right here, right there, and right there. Okay, so after the retest of 177, 185 in our premium, we said we're going to be reaccumulating right here, because our next upside target is 288 to 310. Yes, we did get to now we at 288 to 310 range, right? So now you can see like what we were saying before the breakout, we were saying like we could still drop right here before the rejection, before the pump to the upside, but we don't have to. Okay, if we do not retrace it, the the directional move, it is still upward. Okay, so now we hit our target after we basically broke out from this triangular formation. Even if you take a look at it in terms of 1-to-1 extension, right, it is right there. So most people are going to be taking profits right here, and most likely they're going to get wrecked trying to short this sucker right there. Because one of the reasons why I'm saying it is still bullish, because the breakout is a 2-day breakout. Okay, once we got the MACD crossing bullish right here, and we got the consolidation right there, that's when I started to say, hey guys, we need to be adding on to our Litecoin position and be taking it, and we're going to take it to the upside, because bulls are likely to take it to the upside, right? So we already hit target right here. However, we still got some potential higher prices for Litecoin, right? So higher prices, right? So if we just go by extension, we're not even going to talk about Litecoin on a macro scale. We're just going to talk about Litecoin in terms of extensions, right? In terms of extension, right? So if you notice, well, the extension to the upside for Litecoin has been pretty consistent. Okay, pretty consistent right here. Okay, so these moves are nearly equal. That's what he meant, right? Right here, right? You can see 1-to-1 extension right here, right? Extension 2 to the upside, it is almost okay. Let's take a look at extension 1. Extension 1 was right here, nearly 150 to 160. Okay, 1.618 extension also got rejected at 250. Extension 2 going to be nearly at 340 to 350. Okay, that's the next extension we're going to be looking for, right? And the to the upside, we can still take the most recent pump right here also, right? The extension of this move right there, 1.618 extension of the most recent pump right here, from like a 113 up to basically a 240, right? And the bottom at 150, 1.618 extension of that going to be nearly $500 right there. Okay, right there, the most recent pump, right? So something to keep in mind. So we're going to be keeping on we're going to be keeping an eye on three next trading range, right? Just about like a 350 all the way up to $500. Okay, and support level we're going to be paying attention to, definitely going to be our daily 21. Okay, daily 21 going to be our next immediate support if we get any crash right there. And if you notice, well, daily 21, it is right now at resistance level right there, 236. Okay, so if we get some sort of rejections, right, that's the level we're going to be buying the dip. Remember our entry right there. Okay, so even if you get an average up to like a $200, 210, it is still okay, right? Because even if we dip down to 230, we're not even going to retest the $200 range. So stop loss, just have to suck it up. If you've been accumulating Litecoin, 180, 190, $200, could still suck it up and take it all the way up to $500, close up some positions, right? And basically wait for the dip to add on, right? One thing I like to do, I don't know if you guys do it, but one thing I like to do most of the time is like for instance, like let's say my Litecoin average is like 220 right there, right? And we got a very small chance, right, to retest down to 220. What I like to do sometimes is like take out some of my margin, right? After Litecoin breaks above like a 320, 360, right? Let's say I got 100 Litecoins, long position, right? Margin. What I like to do is like at least take 50% of my margin, right? And put stop loss. I don't close any of the position, right? I just remove the margin. Do you see what I'm saying? Remove like 50 Litecoins, right? And now let's say I got a new setup, like we just got a new setup, SNX, okay? So, and I don't have any funds, right, to take SNX. If I take 50% of my margin out of Litecoin, I can take SNX position now. I don't have to close my Litecoin position. You see what I'm saying? So you're basically borrowing money from your own position. That's all you do. But one thing I like to do is like also be very cautious, because if SNX dumps, right, and Litecoin dumps, I might be losing everything. Okay, not lose everything. Litecoin is gonna be at I'm going to put my stop loss at Litecoin at entry. However, you're just going to be losing some of your profits, all right, because you did not take any. You see what I'm saying? something to keep in mind, right? So to play the market right that way, so you can, you know, maximize your profits. That's why sometimes it is very good to stay in one position long enough. What I mean about long enough, right? So if you, for instance, if you bought Litecoin right here at 180, okay, or you bought Litecoin right here at 180, okay, and you know Litecoin been moving sideways for like nearly, you know, right here, let's say for like 30 days, okay, you're gonna be, you're gonna get annoyed, okay, because everything else going up 5x 10x and all that good stuff, and your Litecoin is still moving in the same range. However, if you wait long enough for Litecoin to break out, you're gonna get enough margin, okay, you're gonna get enough margin to take any other position you want, right, with the same margin you use to take Litecoin. Do you see what I'm saying? So just like what I just explained, if I had 100 Litecoin right here, and Litecoin right now is at $300 and my average is like 160, I don't need to keep the margin right here, okay, I can use 50 Litecoin, or even like take out like, you know, as much as Litecoin as I can, right, and take my next position, like take a long on like a link dot, you know, or like a, you know, ADA and all that good stuff, by using the same exact margin I started with. Let's say my account is only 100 Litecoin, okay, I can take multiple positions with that 100 Litecoin, right? So hopefully you guys understand exactly what I'm trying to tell you. And you know, but be cautious. Once again, your position has to be you know, in the money, and you don't want to be doing that when you like 5% up. You see what I'm saying? Like when price action is only 5% up from your entry, you don't want to do that. At least, you know, let that sucker pump like, you know, 35 40 50% up, right? And you can do those type of you know, game, right? Hey guys, what coin is super sexy? Litecoin. So like we're done with Litecoin, now let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash, if you take a look at Bitcoin Cash, we talk about Bitcoin Cash on the macro scale. Our target was like 950, 900 to 950. That's the immediate target right here. We talk about it when Bitcoin Cash was like nearly $300 right here. Okay, 350. Okay, in our premium we said we're going to you know, hold on to our Bitcoin Cash up to like a 900, right? And it is still going to be a hold, because the next major target, it is nearly, guys, 15 to you know, 1700. Okay, so if you notice well, in terms of Fibonacci, if you do a swing high down to swing low, right, you can see right here 0.786, it is going to be just about like 1700. Okay, 0.618 right now, we breaking 0.618, right? We're breaking 0.618, so the next immediate resistance is just going to be 1200 up to basically 1500. So this guy, it is still going to be a good hold going into the summer, okay, especially the entire Q2. It is going to be a hold. I was expecting the breakout to be, you know, to start the breakout like back in early December, but you know, we moved sideways right here. It was just a correction, nothing crazy, just like a, you know, a normal correction, right? So we could definitely try to break all-time high before end of the summer, and after that we could see some crazy prices from Bitcoin Cash going into you know, going into the fall, right? So something to keep in mind. All-time high just about like a $4,000, depending on which exchange you're using, right? So on Wabi, right, all-time high, it is at $4,000, and we could be retesting $4,000 Bitcoin Cash, you know, before the end of the summer. And after that, we're going to be looking for like $20,000 $30,000 Bitcoin Cash and all that good stuff, guys. So we talk about it, guys. We talked about it when Bitcoin Cash was like 250. We said this guy has a potential up to $20,000, okay, and sucker was like 250, right? So but let's break a $4,000 $5,000 range, and after we're going to try to focus on 10,000 20,000 and all that good stuff, right? So guys, now let's go ahead and take a look at SXP. So SXP, let's change the layout. SXP. Let's take a look at SXP BTC. So SXP BTC, beautiful, 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 guys. I'm loving it, guys. So beautiful setup, beautiful, beautiful setup, man. So, and you guys know why, why I love the setup, right? If you notice, well, we traded SXP, we've been trading SXP like long enough, okay, since like January. So we've been pretty much familiar with this type of a correction, right? With this, which is a double top, double bottom, okay, which is a flat correction right here, flat correction right here, another flat correction right here. So what we're gonna expect is like we're gonna be expecting the move to the upside, okay? So expect SXP BTC to break out massively over the next like a few days and so on, right? Just like ETHEREUM and all of that good stuff, right? So next one we're going to talk about, it is going to be NEO. So NEO USD, we just hit our $90, nearly $90 target right here. Remember NEO, we said we're going to hit $80, and I upgraded it in our premium up to $90 to $100. So we right there. So we right there, just about like resistance right here. Definitely it is going to break it, right? But let's see, once we retest $85 to $90, we're going to see what type of correction we're going to get before basically going up to basically $200 NEO. We talked about NEO 250 when NEO was like 23, right here back in January. If you go on my channel, you can find the NEO price prediction and why we've been expecting NEO to pump all the way up to 250 right here. If we do a swing a low to swing high down to a swing low right here, 1.618 extension was like $60. We already hit that $60, right? But if you want to basically be bullish, you could take the 1.618 extension of the move right here, okay, which is like the absolute low from the previous bull market, like 3.8, and swing high going to be just about like $24, which is like all September highs right here, and lows, December lows $12, right? And we're going to be looking at like 250. That's how we came up with 250 NEO. So sucker is pretty bullish. So 1.618 extension, it is going to be 250 for NEO. So NEO, it is still a good hold going into the summer, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at XTZ. XTZ USDT, let's take a look at it on Finex. So XTZ USD on Finex, we got a nice parallel channel right here, right there, rejection, 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 and we're going to be expecting another rejection, potentially up to $10. Okay, that's just going to be temporary rejection, because we talked about this sucker on the macro scale. We said we got some target up to $15, right? $40, $80, $100, $150, $160, right? So we still got like plenty of momentum, right? For the next like a few weeks, okay? Most of these alt, right, they're gonna do something crazy, but some of them will not. Some of them will even dump, okay, very, very hard before the end of the bull market. So you just have to be very, very cautious if you're extremely bullish on these suckers, right? So we're going to be expecting a short-term resistance right here, and we're going to take a look at it after, right? So as of now, it is still a buy, $7. I think like it is pretty cheap. I said it when sucker was like right here, $2, $1.50. I said it, guys. Anything below $5, okay, it is going to be a steal. We haven't even seen a parabolic move to the upside, like the type of moves we've seen on XRP, XLM, ADA, and all that good stuff. This guy is just creeping up slowly, okay, taking his time, giving us time to buy more, okay, with our other profits from XLM, okay, ADA, VeChain, right, Tron, right, and all that good stuff. So we've been killing it. Guys. We've been killing it, right? So, and we've been bullish since like, guys, right here, November. That's when we said we're gonna be buying this guy right here. 2 years trend line. Okay, 2 years support trend line. So now let's go ahead and take a look at VET. So VET, I'm just gonna focus on VET BTC because I think VET BTC has more organized chart than VET USDT. So VET BTC, we already broke the resistance right here, 230, as we said. Buy range for VET was right here to $50 to $70, and upside target up to $300. It is likely to retest $300, right? We already retested, like, actually right here 330. Okay, we already retested $300, so we're just gonna wait to see what type of consolidation or even a breakout we're gonna get at $300, guys. That's the type of moves you get with Send Crypto. Okay, that's the type of setup we get. Okay, we don't buy the tops. We do not buy tops. Okay, in our premium, we sold the top right here when everybody was calling for VET going to $1 back in the summer. What we said, dump this, dump the sucker right here. We're gonna buy it back when we retest 50 sats. So we bought at 33, we sold at 240, and we bought again at 50 to 60 sats range. Okay, being accumulated right here. So even if you average, like, let's say 65, 66, okay, you're up like nearly 4x, 5x on your BTCs, right? Just by holding VET. Okay, not even trading BTC. So it means if you put like 1 BTC right there, now you got like nearly 4 or 5 BTC, and this guy could double that again. Okay, going up to like a 600 sats, or even like some crazy prices I'm afraid to mention, right? Yeah, sats 300 sats. Yeah, 300 sats, $300. Did I say dollars? Nah, let's just use sats, man. If I use dollars, all these moon boys gonna be long in VETs. VET, 100x VET. I mean sats. I'm looking at VET BTC, right? So if I say dollar, I just made a mistake, but I meant to say sats, right? So now next one we're gonna take a look at. We already talked about NEO, talked about VET. So ADA. Okay, let's take a look at ADA BTC. So ADA BTC very choppy, very choppy. It is choppy, right? It is choppy. Okay, it is choppy, but I like it. Okay, I like it. Low sell volume throughout the correction. Right here, we just need to break this range, and we could be going to the moon after that, right? I've seen it before, right? It could still drop down to like 1800 sats, right? 1700 sats just to get the double bottom, but I've seen it on IOSD before the breakout, right? Second breakout to the upside, similar structure. Okay, so I'm bullish on VET. I'm bullish on yes, I'm bullish on VET, but I'm bullish on ADA. Okay, both ADA and ADA BTC still a hold. ADA, guys, we accumulated right here, right? We bought right there, we sold right there, we reaccumulated right there, 700, 800, 900 sats, took it all the way up, guys, to 3000 sats, and then reaccumulated again at 2000 sats average. So we're killing it, guys. We're killing it. We're killing the macro setups. Okay, we're killing the macro setup. So if you want to join Send Crypto, all right, click on the link in the description, right? Click on any of my videos, right? Right here, you click on it. XRP Moon Boys, right? You scroll down, you hit the likes right there. Make sure it's blue, right? And then you click on the link right there, Telegram, and then you click on the Discord, right? If you want to join the premium, you just send me a message, and I'm gonna upgrade your status, so you can basically go to the moon with us, right? So yeah, so ADA looks pretty healthy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and take a look at ETC. BTC. Okay, Ethereum Classic Bitcoin. Okay, so Ethereum Classic, guys, it is back to like 50,000 sats. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, if you notice well, that's what we said right here. You know, when Ether Classic was giving us the move right here, we said it is okay. We're gonna basically pump to the previous support right here. Okay, now we could get some consolidation right here before basically pumping to the upside. All right, and we're gonna be looking for nearly like 130,000 sats. So we got another 3x, right? 3x move potential. Excuse me. 3x move potential breakout setup from Ether Classic. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. BNB USDT. Okay, most moon boys want to check BNB USDT. So BNB was just a hold, right, for us this entire time since like we broke out from a $40 range, consolidated right here as we said. A beautiful flat correction right here. You could look at it as a triangle depending which time frame you're looking at, right? But for now, let's just say it was a correction because it doesn't matter how you look at it right now, right? So now we pump to the upside. We're going to be waiting for a potential. I don't think we're going to retest the daily unless it wick down. Take a look at the volume. Stock about to break out massively to the upside right here. Okay, we're about to get the next move to the upside right here. So we just have to wait and see if we're going to be breaking the all-time high, right? But we called for $600 to $800, you know, Bitcoin Cash, and it is still a hold because we could potentially retest the $800 to $1,000 range before the end of the you know, Q2, right? So let's take a look at it on a 3 weeks time frame, right? On a 3 weeks time frame, we're still looking good. Still looking good, right? So no issue at all. I don't see anything crazy. So let's see. We could correct the next like 3 weeks even before breaking out, but let's just see. We just started the year cycle, so we'll just give it time, right? We'll just give it time. Now let's go ahead and take a look at XLM. So XLM BTC. So XLM BTC, it is going to break out massively to the upside, right? It is one of the most undervalued top coin right now. Okay, XLM, it is one of the most undervalued, right? Top coin, right? Most undervalued top coin right now. If you notice, well, we're still at the bottom, right? Still facing resistance right here. Next resistance, it is almost like at 2,000 sats. Okay, low sell volume. Remember, guys, if you guys been following some crypto long enough, you know we've been killing it with XLM since like 2019, right? So low sell volume at the bottom right here. We just need to get the breakout above 1,000 sats, and that's it, guys. We're gonna be looking for like 2,000 sats, you know, immediate resistance right here. Okay, if you notice well, you can see it clearly on the 10 days time frame right there. Okay, that's 2,000 sats resistance. Okay, beautiful setup. Low sell volume on the these low sell volume always indicate a bull flag. Whenever you see this type of low sell volume, you don't want to basically be shorting. Take a look at right here how we killed this one right here. Okay, also look at this one, how we killed it, guys. We killed all the you know, XLM bottom formation, all of them. Okay, all of them. Okay, right here January we called it. Right here when sucker was like 600 sats, 700 sats, we called it. Okay, to 950 to 1,000. Right here we called it. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to be looking for potentially 2,000 sats. So it is still going to be a hold the entire Q2. Okay, till basically June or something like that, right? So I'm done with the with all the alt we needed to talk about, right? I'm going to take a look at some of your questions. If you know, we don't have any interesting questions, we're just gonna call it a day, and we're gonna go back to our moonwalk Moon BTC is dropping. Okay, that's good. BTC is dropping. Litecoin is dropping. Everything is dropping. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna take a look at some of your okay. All right. So let's see. As we did not talk about Chainlink, but Chainlink on a macro scale, we did retest the trend line right here. It all depends how you want to draw it. Okay, let's try to draw it properly. Okay. Yeah, if we want to draw it properly, we still not there yet. Okay, we still got like another potentially 10% to go. Okay, so but let's see what we're gonna get, right? Low sell volume right here, it means like we're still bullish, right? Since like you know, December right here, double bottom, pump to the upside. Yes, it is okay to use trend line on log scale. It is easier to use it on log scale. I always use log scale. I know some people are saying, oh, you're not supposed to, but guys, we've been killing it. Okay, people come up with whole kind of nonsense, new rules and all that good stuff, right? Yeah, it is okay to use trend lines on log scale. I think I've seen a couple of people saying, oh, if you use it on log scale, it is not accurate and all that, right? They just come up with some new rules, right? Yes, if you remove it out of log scale, you're not going to be able to use it, okay? Therefore, you're going to be using like this trend line right here, okay? So I'm not going to be waiting for this sucker to drop down here on this trend line, okay? I'm going to use the log scale, and it works perfectly. All right, so you're just trying to find an edge, right? Whatever works for you, use it. Don't listen to what other people, you know, new rules and all that good stuff come up with. They're coming out with, right? Just use whatever works for you, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna check your hey, what's up, Linksfin? Thanks a lot for tuning in. It's been already an hour, so I'm just gonna about to call it a day. Hey, what's up? Okay. All right. Filecoin going to moon. Benjamin saying AING. Let's go ahead and take a look at ING. INJ. So INJ, let's take a look at it right here. Been consolidating since February. So it is time for INJ. We could get a breakout very soon. Looking at the structure right there, so this move is coming, so just suck it up. Let's move on to BRD, BTC. So BRD, let's zoom in, zoom out, daily, 3-day time frame. Got rejection right here at the 100 EMA, so expect more correction before the retest of right there. Figureland, I'm gonna end up Figureland. I'm gonna basically kick you out, man, if you keep making those nonsense comments. Okay, one more warning, Figureland, right? And you're out. let's see. Okay, Figureland, you out. So let's go ahead and take a look at Digibyte. So Digibyte did get the breakout. So any dumps right now, retail is going to be the support at the trend line right here, and after that it is going to be moonshot. But as of now, we already got the breakout. If it dumps, support right there. Right, support is right around like 125. We already talked about XRP. VSys, I do have a setup for VSys. So VSys, it is bull flagging. I'm loving it. That's a beautiful bull flag right here. Started monitoring it right there, right? So if we dump, if market dumps, that's going to be a good hold, right? Going into the summer, and eventually even up to the you know, all the way up to like next fall, right? So beautiful bull flag right there. The Litecoin is dropping. It's okay. Let's take a look at the Aeon BTC. It is still let's take a look at Aeon USD. So Aeon USD support right around like 29-30 sats right here. If we break it, we do have another support right there. Okay, so let's take a look at Aeon BTC. Aeon BTC looking to break the 100 EMA. Okay, if we break it, we do have a support right here potentially. Okay, if the macro bull trend fails, we could do all the way down here and go to the upside, right? But that's not what I'm looking for. Right, so let's take a look at VeChain. We already talked about VeChain. Do I see inverse head and shoulder on BTC? Yes, we talked about the inverse head and shoulder on BTC. Let's go back to BTC. So BTC is dumping, so bull market is over. I'm gonna go pack my stuff, guys. I think that is it. We're going to zero. Game over. Game over, guys. Game over. Everything is dropping now. All our coins gonna go to zero. So let's see. So we down to the 6 hour 21. The inverse head and shoulder, that's what we talked about in our premium. We knew exactly what was going on right here. We said we're gonna play this move right there. We're playing it beautifully. Okay, that's the move we played out. So it is just retesting the 21 EMA. People are gonna be panicking, and we're gonna go all sell our bitcoins, right, and give it to the moon boys. Yeah, we did talk about it. Okay, so it is a nice setup. If we manage to break the 63 right now, that's going to be a moonshot. Okay, MACD is crossing bearish right there. Price action above the 21. So so this is it. Yeah, this is it. So let's take a look at Ether 6 hour 21. It is at 23.21. Let's say 23.22, right? That's the 6 hour 21. If we basically see any retracement 4-hour 21, just about like a 23.75. That's also going to be a line of defense. But Ether, that's just short-term, you know, short-term, basically a short-term rejection, macro rejection all the way up to basically a macro target all the way up to like a 3,000, and after that we're gonna get after that we're gonna get a 4,000 target. Okay, if you've been following me, we talked about Ether 23.5 to a 25.50. We hit target beautifully, guys. Take a look at how we hit target, guys. We hit 25.45, guys. That's how accurate, guys. Litecoin crashing is okay. If you have your stop loss, you're not gonna worry, right? If Litecoin is crashing. How Litecoin is crashing? Litecoin is at 286. The only way Litecoin crashing is like if you bought it at 295, right? So we said buy Litecoin right here, okay, right there at the 2-day 21, right there, 120, okay, right here 175, again 178, 185. How Litecoin is crashing? Come on, guys. Get your moon bags, guys. Fill up your moon bags with some junk food, right? Because we don't have junk food at the moon, right? We need some honey buns, right? And all that good stuff. Some what else? Like some candies. You guys like candies, right? Gotta get some candies also, because we don't have candies at the moon. So fill your bags with some candies, honey buns, some sodas. But some soda, some all that good stuff, man, all that good stuff. And T-Dog gonna say some whiskey, champagne and all that good stuff, right? For T-Dog. We're going to the moon, guys. We're going to the moon. Let's take a look at Tron. Somebody just asked about Tron. Tron doesn't have any issues right now. Tron, we're still looking good. We're still looking good. We got the macro trend line. We just broke it. Just, playing with it right now. Just dancing. That's all we're doing. We're looking good, Tron. We're looking good. We're looking good, guys. We're looking good. All right, guys. I'm just gonna call it a day. Man, I don't trade BTC on the hourly, so I don't know. Let's see. I haven't been really trading anything lower than 6 hours, right? Let's see. BTC. Can't find BTC, man. Hourly. Okay, on the hourly, yeah. I saw this earlier. I just ignored it, but I saw the. I think I saw it on the 6 hour also, right? I saw it on the 6 hour, right there, which is a continuation pattern. I saw this move that. Okay, and I knew we were gonna drop right here, right? But yeah, so we got the 1 hour 200 EMA right there. Okay, we break it. We breaking the 100 EMA. If we break it, we're gonna retest the 200 EMA. That's the EMA. Let's check the EMA. Right here, we're going to retest the 200 EMA. If we break the 100 EMA, that's a nice double bottom. I don't think it is a double bottom. It is a flat correction, so it is a continuation pattern, and we can get the divergence right here. So once we retest the 200 EMA, if you trade in it, what you need to look for a divergence. Okay, look for a divergence. So it means like we're gonna be if that's the case, it means that we could potentially last a little bit longer right here with a bullish divergence right there. Price action double bottom. Kind of like that right here. That's what you need to look for right here. And your MACD gonna do something like that, guys. I'm telling you guys, I'm giving you one of the best analysis in the crypto space. Your MACD gonna look like that, right? And you're gonna get a curve, which is a double bottom right here. Yeah, but I don't think it is gonna affect alt a lot, this move to the downside. The next move to the upside going to affect alt, right? Because I just showed you on the 3 weeks time frame, we do not drop more than 10% after we open the cycle. So, right, and we already dropped 2%. Okay, if we're gonna drop 7%, it is gonna be just about like 58, 59. Yeah. Yeah, so nulls. So nulls is nulls, excuse me, nulls, it is still consolidating. It looks pretty good. We got nulls target, you know, we got some crazy targets for nulls, but right now if we get rejected, we might have to do this. Okay, it all depends how bits is going to be doing in the next few days, right? But it is still looking good. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yep, honey bonds on the moon. Gotta get some honey bonds on the moon, guys. Get some sneakers also, guys. Make sure to get some, because we don't have enough chocolate at the moon. So make sure to fill the bags with some candy if you're a candy man, right? Telling you guys, because we're not coming back. We not coming back down on earth. I'm not. I don't know about you guys. Hey guys, I'm gonna leave you with one setup, right? Which is SNX. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with one setup, short-term setup. Okay, so SNX looks pretty juicy on a 2-day basis. It is one of the only setup right now, right? Needing to catch up, right, with the rest. Okay, we called multiple setups like that. Okay, we called EGLD, we called AVE, right, AVAX, you know, Maker and all that good stuff. So that's the only one left right now to catch up and ready to go to the moon. Okay, beautiful wedge pattern right here. You could call it a wedge. You could also call it a flat correction, which basically fell to break down, right? So we got the bull flag right here. We're going to be looking for the next move to the upside. So keep an eye on basically SNX for a big breakout, just like Maker. Okay, if you notice well, Maker, I'll send you guys my premium update. My premium update. Maker. This guy, where are you? Okay, MKR. We talk about it in our premium right there. Okay, on Sunday, right, the 9th, right here, we said sucker gonna be breaking out. Beautiful setup, guys. That's what you get with Send Crypto, guys. Talk about it in our premium. We called for this move. We said this guy right here, it is a bull flag. MACD going to be crossing bullish. Bang, low volatility right here. They're marrying, right, the MACD and basically your signal line. We're gonna get a separation. Bang, that's how we call this guy right there, guys. Take a look at it right here on the 9th, right there. That's an 85% move. That's what you get with Send Crypto, guys. You get one of the best analysis. Go ahead and watch that analysis. I'll send it in our public group, right? Discord public group, so you know exactly what we look for in terms of like a weekly analysis and all that good stuff, right? Sushi Sasha. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man. I'll talk to you guys. I'll see you guys at the moon, right?